Now, chapter 3, it is again under PF. Nothing new because the same thing continues. So the employer's contribution currently it is 12%, 12%. Of course, COVID situation for temporary period, you can reduce it to 10%. That is possible. But if you go through the provisions of the Act, currently Section 6, and of course in the new code it is 16(1)(a). It very clearly gives 10%, but the central government can substitute it by notification by making it as 12%. So 10% or 12%, it is always possible. But currently, yes, we all know it is 12%, and central government shall also fix rate of contribution and a period for certain classes of employees. I think we discussed for specific classes of maybe these unorganized workers, they can come up with different rate of contributions. Then employee, if he desires so, he can make increased rate of contribution, but for which we call it as voluntary PF. But the employer's matching contribution is not required for that. Again, same position that continues. In respect of PF, again, from out of the 12% contributed by the employer, 8.33% is carved out for pension, right? So remaining goes to the PF account of the individual employee. Similarly, EDLI not being more than 1%, we can fix. Currently, I think it is 0.5%. And chapter 4, it discusses about ESI. Again, all employees, whatever the threshold limit, salary limit prescribed, if they fall under that, then they are to be covered under ESI under as per section 28. Then the contributions, again, it is to be prescribed by the central government. Currently, it is 2.25 and 0.75, but we have to check under the code how the rate is going to be prescribed. Then in case of accident, the normal presumption will be, it will be presumed that it has arisen out of and in the course of employment, unless and otherwise the contrary is proved. That is what is mentioned under section 30. So it is very clear. Now the presumption, so the default position will be during the working hours. If accident happens, it will be presumed that it has arisen out of employment, right? Unless and otherwise the contrary is proved. Then the contractor shall maintain register of employees employed by or through him as provided in the regulations. I think it is there currently also the same position, but now it is under the code, it is under section 31, class 7. Then the central government may frame scheme for other benefits. This is for other beneficiary, means it is other than the employees, right? What I guess is it could be for, I think for the persons who are retired. So currently they are not in employment relationship, but they can avail the services of the ESI dispensaries by making some user charges. I think currently it is 120 rupees per annum, if I'm right. So I'm not very sure, but I guess that this section 44 talks about those beneficiaries, because they are not employees, but yet they are availing the services